What up, Libra? This is Tiffany. Welcome. This is the Feminine Inquisition. We're doing your reading for the full moon in Sagittarius, May 31st. It is the second full moon of Taurus season. Well, technically it's in Gemini season as we approach, but it's the second full moon in the month of May, which makes it a blue moon. It is a very lucky moment, a portal, if you will, if you're trying to bring something into fruition. If you're just trying to let go, then it offers you all the completion energy that you would need to receive and to carry on, as full moons give us a chance. Now, this is going to be completing that which you started or opened a door to in December of 2025. Okay, so you can think back to the first week of December. That's when we had the new moon in Sagittarius. And then, et voila, here we are completing that. Completion is as it is right now, not wishing it was different or any other way. Okay, this message is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Remember that not every message here will resonate. Please only take what works for you and leave the rest for another person. If it does resonate with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear from you because I want to know what's going on in your world. Let's just get on with it, okay? All right. So, Spirit, show me, please, what does Libra need to see, need to know, need to let go of, or bring into the fold this full moon in Sagittarius? Seven of Fire. This is the good tarot you're manifesting. So these are elemental. Seven of Water. That's 2 sevens on the table. Queen of Earth and the Fool. Wow. Okay, let's just set these up in a more beautiful position. So 7 of Fire, you're developing your actions. You're manifesting with the Magician right after it, how to manage and maintain and generate more energy so that you can level up. Level up to what? I don't know. The Queen of Air would suggest more of you, right? That's your power card. So you're already showing up here blessing this reading. There's a truth that you're holding on to, a truth about you, a vision that you want to express, teach, shout out from the rooftops. And you want to manifest a microphone or a soapbox with which to do that. Part of this has to do with whatever you've been leveling up in as of late. Okay, some of you might have been practicing something, teaching yourself something, learning something, studying something, working on a relationship with other people. I don't know, a group project, but I do know that you've had your own personal ideas about how you want to show up in it, how you want to be a leader in it, what you want to manifest as success in it, and it's heavily identifiable by you. It's attached to your identity. The bottom row, 7 of Cups, more opportunities, more positions of development. What are you developing? You're developing your emotional intelligence, how you feel about this leveling up. 7 on top of 7. So this has been an emotional journey for you. And I would probably say it's because your identity is so attached to what it is that you're working on. From 7 of Cups, we come into the Queen of Earth. 2 queens are on the table, but I don't see it as another energy. I see it as you going through an adaptation, an evolution, because you're taking a chance on something that you never really took a chance on before, which is marked here by the Fool. There is not only a newness to this, right? Whatever Earth, this Queen of Earth brings to you, that is about worthiness, that is about confidence, that is about boundaries, that is about what your level of investment has been. Maybe you have never played with resources before. Maybe there's a certain way in which you're putting money into something, starting a new side hustle, creating something that you have poured yourself into in a way that you haven't previously, right? Because it's been in the mind, perhaps a planning stage, but here it actually has a practical approach. So it could involve other people, it could involve formal documents, but it's here in the real world. Okay, the Queen of Earth is underneath the Magician, so it's no longer in the ethereal, it's in the 3D. What this Fool offers you is a way for you to go full speed into it, but it also, because it ties your mind and the earthly realm, the 3D realm, there is a spiritual component here because you manifested it. So it's a feedback loop of more positivity and more confidence in your discernment, in the way that you value the magic in you, right? Maybe you haven't been able to honor that you are a magician, that you are capable of changing reality, and now you're seeing the fruits of that labor. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Air. Yeah, there is a piercing of the veil, a breakthrough, a divine truth, a divine timing. Maybe this kind of manifestation didn't have a place in your life before. You didn't have the way to maintain it. You could call it in all day, but if you couldn't have maintained it, it wouldn't have arrived. And so here you are now, better to set your wings and fly. I have the Ace of Water. Let me just turn some light on. I don't know if you can see these cards, but they're so incredibly beautiful. So that's Ace, two aces back to back, the Ace of Air and the Ace of Water. That's an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Cups. This fills your cup. Like I just said, that it was this spiritual elevation. And yeah, it's so clear to you how much energy you have to give to this, because it's intrinsically connected to who you are. Fortune's wheel, that's the wheel of fortune, turning your life into more prosperous directions. The 10 of Cups, Jesus Christ. The Sun. Okay, so I'm not seeing the Empress, but there is such fertility here. The growth, the expansion, the connectivity, the warmth, the friendliness, the network, the love, the family, all of this. And then the 8 of Swords. You may have not ever thought this was possible. This is the Sun in Gemini, and so this is coming into completion, Gemini season. This is the 9 of Pentacles. So this is really whatever insecurities you've been battling up until this point in your life. You are light years away from that. You are completely unrecognizable even to yourself, which is why your Power card is here. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're gonna go straight to the Osho, and we're gonna clarify the Magician to see if I can get a sense of what you manifested. It might not be any of my business, but I'm still gonna ask. Can I see what the Magician manifested? What this blue moon made possible? What the portal opened up for Libra? Can I see, please? Can I see the work of the Magician? Show me. So that's the Star. Give me the 3 of Wands to the Star. That's going to look so different for each one of you, but that's basically you in the limelight. That's your star vision of yourself, the highest expression of your gifts. It's called here the Silence because Osho then titles each card, and this deck is in French. This is the experience of existence, and this is the silence. So it's allowing the flow to come through you. Whatever your natural gifts are, whatever your God-given talents are, Queen of Swords. This is true empowerment. This is so beautiful. I don't know what happened to you last December, but whatever seeds you've planted have trust. Whatever seeds you planted, sorry, this is the Knight of Cups. Whatever trust you have, whatever seeds you planted last December, maybe you wanted to have more trust in yourself. You know, maybe that was the vision that you were having. As you closed out 2025, you were thinking, I am done feeling insecure. I am done not having boundaries. I am done questioning my sense of self. I am done thinking that I cannot be worthy or valued. I'm done thinking that I maybe cannot make money, because we saw those aces and we saw the 9 of Pentacles. I'm done thinking that I can't be ahead of whatever it is that you're working towards. I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to have trust. And look at that. That's free falling into the experience of existence and the dream, the highest vision of myself, the star, Queen of Swords. So super fast reading. I don't need to clarify anymore because the message is already repeating itself. What I am going to do is I'm going to get some advice, because there's no way that Tarot will be able to tell me for each one of you what your project, what your relationship, what your highest sense of self wants. But I will get advice from the Actor Tarot. The Tower, you made a huge change. Whatever foundational concepts you had previous to this moment when you asked to be a unicorn, they're done. High Priestess, maybe you wanted a higher connection to Source, because that's what the silence would be. You wanted a higher connection, a pathway, a divine communion. You want to hear the voice of the God in you. You wanted to have a sort of mantra, a prayer. You wanted to build up your ability to meditate. You wanted to divine clarity. You wanted to be able to hear your own deep most innermost thoughts for what it is that you really want to create in this life. And maybe the download came through, you took a chance, and here you are. It's a blue moon with 2 aces for you, with the star as the Magician. There's the moon in Libra. Oh my God, you just can't make this up. So the 2 of Swords, ordinarily in the tarot deck, and the Rider-Waite-Smith, she's holding the 2 swords across her chest, which suggests that she cannot even access her own insides, that she's trying to let God make the decision for her. Also, she sits there in a blindfold. Here, she's still blindfolded, but she doesn't hold the swords. And so in some sense, there's much more autonomy available here. And maybe there's a recognition also that even though in the picture that we ordinarily see, those 2 swords are across her chest, maybe as Libras have a tendency, because they rule the 7th house, to be associated with the other, and what it means to hold space for the other in relationships, in marriage, in union. Maybe you made those swords your burden, but they weren't. And that bogged you down. That didn't give you a sense of freedom. Maybe that didn't allow you to level up because you were trying to level up in someone else's will. But now you know how to reclaim your own energy and find what it means to really invest in you. That's what the Queen of Earth taught you. How to invest in you. Oh, I love that so much. I love that so much. Okay, so I hope that something resonates here for you, and I hope that you have a beautiful blue moon. And do leave me a comment, share, subscribe, thumbs up if you can. And until the next time I read for you. Ciao, Libra.